Hey guys, what's up? It's Learning Wagio. Back at it again with another video. It has been a while, so hopefully you've seen my most recent deck profile. It's all about pure Neos OTK, and today I've got the combos that I want to showcase, starting with 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna do these kind of sequentially, so we're actually gonna start with a Hero Lives and Neos Fusion. So when you're playing this deck and you open these two cards, you want to OTK, this is going to help you do that. You start with Hero Lives, and you're going to get out into the Stratos. Okay, Stratos is going to search your Elemental Hero Honest Neos. You're going to add Honest Neos to hand. This is going to go to grave. And then you're going to activate Neos Fusion. Pretty simple. You're going to send Elemental Hero Neos plus the Neospatian Air Hummingbird from deck to grave, and you're going to get your Air Neos. So you're going to be down 4,000 life points, boosting him to 6,500. You're down 4,000 life points, boost him by 65. You're then going to use Stratos to crash into one of your opponent's monsters, killing him, deducting your life points, and you're going to then have Air Neos attack, boosted by Honest Neos. So generally, your opponent should probably have something on board that has 2,000 or less attack, and this guy will finish the job. Because he is not an activated effect, he is continuous. So when you summon him, he hits the board. Whether your life point changes or not, his attack will kind of reflect the difference in life points. At any given point, you don't have to activate it, so that's pretty dope. OTK number 2. In number 2, we're looking at using a Hero Lives and Instant Contact. So a Hero Lives is going to get us to our Elemental Hero Stratos. We're going to summon Stratos, and this one's going to be a tad different. You're going to be searching for your Blaze Man, okay? You're then going to normal summon Elemental Hero Blaze Man, and you're going to search for Poly, okay? You're going to poly these two away, getting into your Sunrise. Sunrise will search your Miracle Fusion, okay? Next, you're going to go ahead and activate Instant Contact, getting out, and it doesn't have to be Flame Wingman. It can be any level 7 or lower hero. You're then going to link these two away, getting out into your Wonder Driver. You're then going to activate Miracle Fusion, fusing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's take a look at this before we do. This is important, okay? We are getting out into Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, which this card is not yet released in TCG. It will be coming out in March in Maze of Memories. But when he hits field, okay, he gets attacks on monsters based on the amount of fusion monsters used as material. And then on top of that, he gains 300 per monster. So 2 fusions, 2 attacks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monsters would make this 4,000 attack with 2 attacks. You attack 2 monsters, 1, 2, bam, that's game. Now, odds are your opponent's going to have 2 monsters out on board. Just modern Yu-Gi-Oh! So I would assume, but if not, there's other methods which you can get a solid OTK with. But next we've got up here, we've got an Engage combo. Now this is literally Engage plus E-Call, and this can be Neos Fusion. This can be Instant Contact. So this can kind of be like either or. But we're actually going to start off with the E-Call. That's going to get a Shadow Mist, the other searcher. You're then going to engage, sending the Shadow Mist, and then sending the Aqua Dolphin from deck, specialing out the Spirit of Neos, and getting to a Poly. You're then going to activate Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2 on the Shadow Mist, searching your Instant Contact, and then you're going to use the Shadow Mist effect to get to Stratos. Engage is going to go to grave. We're then going to go ahead and summon out Stratos, who's going to get us to a Liquid Soldier. And you could go for Honest Neos if you're not worried about your draws. But it's kind of neither here nor there. I mean, no, you know what, let's go more for game. So I am going to go for the Honest Neos instead of Liquid. Okay, so then I'm going to polymerization between Spirit and Stratos. Getting out into my Sunrise. Sunrise is going to search us the Miracle Fusion. You're then going to, oh, I forgot to put Poly in the grave. You're then going to Miracle Fuse between Sunrise, Stratos, Spirit of Neos. You can do Aqua Dolphin because he's a warrior, and the material for Wake Up is an Elemental Hero Fusion plus Warrior Monsters. So you have now a 5 material Wake Up, which is 4,000 attack. You are then going to go ahead and go Instant Contact, getting into your Flame Wingman. You're then going to Neos Fusion, sending an Elemental Hero Neos from deck to grave, and then sending the Flame Wingman from field to grave to get into a Shining Neos Wingman, backed up with, what would he have? 2 monsters in grave. And then when you attack, you would go Honest Neos onto him, putting another monster in grave, which would boost his by the 2,500 for the Honest Neos, plus 300 for a monster in grave, giving him a grand total of, oh, I can't do math in my head, but that would be 3,900 plus 25, which, what is that, 54. And then you have this guy swinging for 4,000, attack, and game. So let's have a quick discussion about how the deck performs. And then I'm going to shuffle up. We're going to do a couple test hands just to kind of show, you know, how the deck rolls. It can be fragile. It is basically an anime deck. It's basically a Jaden character deck that really isn't that bad. I mean, if we could get a couple more searchers, I think this deck honestly has a semi-decent chance of making it. So one thing I just started doing was double sleeving this deck, and I'm loving it, but I'm just not used to having a deck this big. It's like I'm playing with a 60 card deck. It's kind of crazy. But I'm going to go ahead and power shuffle for you guys so you can see, like, I'm not just constructing hands. I mean, I do like to practice combos, but when I showcase a lot of my decks, I like to show the fact that you can kind of make a lot of these combos organically. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and honestly, I feel like I'm playing with 2 40-card decks. That's how big this thing is, double sleeved. It's only 40 cards. It's just, I got some very thick sleeves. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some test hands. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 6 each time. We're going to see what we can do, and then I'm going to move to the next hand. Okay, well that turned out to be pretty decent. Hero lives into Stratos. You can then go for Spirit, Crosskeeper, special out the Spirit. Spirit search the Neos Fusion. You can then go into Wake Up. You have your Instant Contact, so you can go Instant Contact plus Neos Fusion, search by Spirit. Ending you on both Wake Up. Oh, let me move that down. Ending you on both Wake Up and Shining Neos. Backed up with Favorite Hero. Not bad hand. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So here is the fabled, and this, you're not going to see this often, but I'm playing 14 monsters in this deck, so you're not going to see this often, but this is a 5 monster hand. And I bet you as we go through here, your max you're going to see is 2 to 3 monsters per hand. But I would hero lives the Liquid Soldier, Blaze Man, search Poly, and kind of go from there. But this hand is, you're going to see that this one hand out of all these will be bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we go E-Call. we can go Stratos. Stratos search, oh, I don't know, maybe Blaze Man? Or you have the shuffle, so you can get out into Spirit of Neos. And you can make, you can go Instant Contact. I mean, there's a lot that you can do with this hand too. So I'm gonna put that in the decent hand pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well this one kind of sucks because we opened up the poly. So that's 2 bad hands. Come on, deck. I feel like this thing really never bricks. Okay, so this one's pretty decent. I would go Rhoda, grab Blaze Man. You can definitely get into Wake Up with 2 attacks, backed up by favorite hero, so he's not targetable. That's a solid hand. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. That's an amazing hand. I'm not even gonna look at that one. I know that's good. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's pretty good. Neos Fusion, and then you could E-Call for the Strat or the Shadow Mist, whichever one. Engage, Neos Fusion, and Favorite Contact. So we're actually gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end that there. The test hands weren't bad. I feel like when I go through and I shuffle this up and I just continuously draw hands, I usually have about 1 dead. Usually 1. So I may actually go ahead and shuffle this up here and just play 1 hand and then call this a video. Okay, that's pretty solid. I would go Engage, sending the Spirit, the Aquazolphin, and then getting into a copy of Spirit of Neos. Once I get out into him, I'm going to search Poly from deck. After I add that to my hand, I'm going to use his effect to search what? What are we going to go? Okay, I'm going to end up going Wake Up, so I'm going to search the Instant Contact. And then I'm probably going to go ahead and search for the Stratos. So I'm going to EN Shuffle, shuffling him back into the deck. And you don't have to make Shining Neos Wingman every time. Stratos is going to go ahead and search me the Shadow Mist, where I'm actually going to leave Stratos on board for this one. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go Poly between Shadow Mist and Liquid, getting out into my Sunrise. Chain Link 1 on the Liquid, Chain Link 2 on the Stratos, Chain Link 3 on the Sunrise. So I'm going to go Sunrise, get Miracle. I'm going to go for the Shadow Mist and get the Honest. And then I'm going to go for the Liquid Soldier. That's going to resolve last, which is just draw 2 cards and discard 1. Draw 2, 1. Oh, damn. I mean, I'm going to have to discard 1 of those. I'm then going to go ahead and I'm going to activate the Instant Contact, getting out into our Flame Wingman. I'm then going to go ahead and Miracle Fuse. And you only need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to get us out into Wake Up, your elemental hero. Well then, I would activate the Neo Space, activate both copies of Favorite Contact, equip him, attack, and then use the Honest Neos and GG. So that's the deck. That's the combo video. Some just introduction to my version of Pure Neos. I kind of look at mine as like the go second. This is like the other side of the coin. The go first Cosmo Neos deck is like the D-Time Michael Bowden deck, which I love that deck. And if you check out the deck profile, my side deck literally turns this deck into that for going first. So the strategy is essentially to go second and then OTK with one of these 3 cards. Once you do that, Your opponent's then probably going to force you to go first because they're going to go, oh shit, okay, this guy probably can't go first. And that is where we're going to flip our deck out, flip some cards out, put in the Cosmo Neos, and try to go for the turn skip. So, guys, it has been fun, but learning YGO out. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm working on a ton of decks now that I got a new setup. I got a camera, I got a nice tripod, and I'm ready to make some profiles. Learning YGO out.